Hello, welcome back to our YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, you're welcome. Consider subscribing. If you haven't seen a previous video, check in the description box below where you see a link to that video. For those of you who have seen the video, we gave out some tips and tricks on how to manage the lockdown situation. Have you tried them out? If you have, keep a comment. Would like to go through them and we'll respond to you. Today we have an interesting topic for our couples. Singles, don't worry, we're coming to you. But for now, we'd like to talk to our couples. We'd like to talk to ourselves, So what are we talking about today?
We're talking about rekindling and maintaining a healthy marriage life, especially during this lockdown situation. So we've been married now for close to 7 years. And by the grace of God, we're blessed with 2 beautiful daughters. And God has been gracious to us. I tell you what, if I were to do this all over again, I would marry this woman right here a zillion times over. She's the love of my life, yeah? Hey, we have our own, we have our own,
Of
yeah?
course, our own.
Grace of God has been good to us and we are where we are. We're near perfect. I must say we're near perfect. Many couples start so well. In the beginning, it's all rosy, it's all lovey-dovey and all that. And over time, probably due to work and business schedules, family engagements and commitments, marriage pressures, yeah? Church activities and engagements, they drift so much apart that they cannot even stay together in a lockdown situation like this for a couple of weeks without underlining friction and tension in the atmosphere. Today we're going to be talking about how to bring back the marriage back on track to where it should be.
So number 1, review, reassess, and reevaluate. Where did it all go wrong? How did it start? Why are you at the position you are right now? You stood before friends and family and declared to your whole world then that you will love and adore this person for the rest of your life. But right now you can't stand being in the same room with this person. The atmosphere around you too is so tense. Something went wrong somewhere. You might have tried to fix it and it didn't work and you gave up, or you just didn't know that the situation had gotten so bad. And this lockdown has exposed a lot of things. So it's time to review. Take a step back. Go back to the memory lane. Where did it all go wrong? And try to reassess the situation and make it work.
Now, after you've done that, it is time for you to reconcile. See, a lot of waters may have passed under the bridge. Let bygones be bygones. It is time to have that honest conversation. Say, look, these are the things you do that I don't like. These are the things you've done before that I don't like. Revisit them and apologize to one another. Say sorry, for crying out loud. Do not let your ego and pride get in the way. Time to reconcile and make your marriage work.
It's also time to reconnect. Reconnect with your husband, reconnect with your wife. Do you remember the fun things that you once shared together? Do you know what makes him happy? Do you know what makes her happy? For my husband, I know he likes good food. So that's a way I can reconnect with him. I cook him his favorite meal, tweak it up a little bit meal because I know that's what he likes. What do you think I like?
Hey, of course I know what you like.
Okay.
I mean, we don't have all the time in the world to tell them what you like. But if I want to, if I want to reconnect back to my wife this period, which we're already doing, my wife likes Food Network. She loves to watch Food Network because she loves cooking. She wants to get a lot of recipes from different channels here and there. So it's to watch it together with her. Instead of being crazy about my own, what's going on in the world, watching my news and sports review, what's going on in the sports world and all that, it is time to watch her channel together with her. We share together. From there, we start up conversations. Not only that, some of the things my wife also loves, she loves to read a good book. Not like read a book to her. So I bring out a book and I read the book to her. And I look for her favorite movie. You can also look for
yes. Before you expose my secret. Yes, you can do all that. It's time to get creative. You cannot go out there to get the roses, to get, take her to a favorite restaurant, but hey, in the house you can do something that your spouse is interested in. How did you cut her, or how did you people started a relationship? You started with being interested in what this person loved. So it's time to get interested in what your husband loves or what your wife loves, so that you can reconnect together.
Now after that, it is time to realign your goals, your dreams, and your vision once more. You see, some couples have drifted apart where the husband has his own vision, the wife has her own vision, they are planning in parallel. This is the time to realign. Bring your vision, your dreams, your aspirations, bring them together. See, marriage is when two people have come together and are now one. It means your vision and your dream, your aspiration should be one. So bring your ideas together, plan as a couple, realign and have a common and a shared dream. Stop all that dreaming apart. Put your resources together and work towards a common vision.
It is time to relive the happy moments. You had happy moments you shared together. Your wedding pictures, it's time to bring them out. Go through them. Once you look at those pictures, you remember those happy good old days.
And by the way, this period, we've actually done that.
Yes, we have actually done that. We went through a wedding album. Go through your wedding album, your wedding videos, the births of your children. If you have the video, go through it again. It's also a good time, to think of the past, the happy place you were, and then bring it down to the present. You can recreate those moments again. Is there a good food that you ate that period? Forgive me, I talk about food. I love food. Is there a good meal you ate that period and you can recreate it now? Relive those happy moments.
All right, and after that, it is time to rekindle your love and respect for one another. You see, with the little things that matter. Help out as a husband, help out in the house, do some chores, do some laundry together, do some cleaning together. These are little. See, when last did you take time out to appreciate your spouse? Just look at her and say, sweetie, honey, look her in the eyes and say, I appreciate you. I love you, and I thank you for all that you do, putting us together. You're holding us together. Drop a text. Just send her a text message. Send her a WhatsApp message telling her how much you love her. Rekindle this love. Fall in love all over again with little things. Just drop some little hints here and there in the house. Drop a letter. You remember when you used to cut her now? When you used to send those sweet text messages? What stopped you from continuing doing them? These are the little things that can bring back spark into your marriage this year.
It's vice versa. Also for you women out there, it's also time for you to do that for your husband. Surprise him. Don't say I love you because you want 100,000 or 50,000. Don't say that. Say it because you genuinely love your husband and you just want him to know you love him. It's also a time to reawaken the love, the desire, the passion. Romance is one of the most important key in marriage. Without romance, you're like housemates,
brother and sister.
Relationship. And no, you're husband and wife. Romance. You have to be romantic. You have to,
Of course.
Read books. If you don't know what to do, read books.
There is no excuse. Yeah, there are resources available to you on how to be romantic.
So we awaken the desire, the drive. When last did you have that connected intimacy with each other? That kind of intimacy that takes your breath away. You feel on top of the world. That is what we're talking about. Reawaken that intimacy, that love. You look at your wife and you so desire her. You look at your husband and you desire him. The desire in Songs of Solomon. That's what we're talking about. So reawaken the love, the passion, the desire you once had for each other.
Oh yes. And then it is also a time to reject all third-party influence in your marriage. See, marriage is between two people who are now one. There is no third party in marriage. So third party could be in the form of family friends, could be in the form of your own family members, could be even in the form of your church members. It is time to cut off from all negative influences in your marriage and the two of you work on your marriage.
It is time to reinvite God into your home. Reinvite him. With God, God makes everything beautiful. If you have left God at the altar, go back to that altar and reinvite him into your home. If you have shut the door of your home against him, he says, behold, I stand at the door and knock, in Revelation chapter 3 verse 20. I stand at the door and knock. He's standing at the door of your home to knock. Please let him in. He makes everything beautiful. Invite him into your home. Ask him to bring peace and calm into your home. And as he comes into your home, he will definitely make everything calm and beautiful.
Amen. And then remember, finally, but not the least, remember, it is never too late to reconcile. I don't know what you're going through in your marriage. It is never too late to reconnect. It is never too late to rekindle the fire and the romance, the spark that is needed in your marriage. It is never too late to reinvite God into your marriage. What's important is your willingness and your readiness to make it work. If you are willing and if you're ready to put in the work, with God on your side, your marriage is going to be where you want it to be.
Just imagine this scenario. You're married to this person, and God willing, Christ tarries to come, you're going to live with this person for the next 50, 60, 70 years, 80 years, if that's possible. The way your home is right now, is that where you see yourself at 70 years together? Can you still go that long? If your home is not where you want it to be, you have to put in the work, ask God to help you, to take it back to that dream you had on the day of your wedding. Or that dream, ask God to take you there, and he will definitely help you.
Amen. So if you've been blessed by our video today, you might want to also share this content with your friends and your family members. And if you haven't subscribed already to our channel,
what are you waiting for?
Go ahead and do that.
Subscribe.
Yes. So until we'll come your way in our next video, thank you so much.
And stay blessed.
Stay blessed. Bye.